is a tribal from Chadong village in the Kamtong district of Manipur. He has a postgraduate degree with the Master of Ministry and runs a social service center in Manipur. Ashang Kasar is presently the president of Indigenous Peoples Forum Manipur. He is also a dynamic social worker and has been working ceaselessly to raise awareness and skills for rational and responsible utilization of environmental resources by promoting reforming culture and strives towards saving the indigenous people for the past 20 years, quite a long time. He has represented India in international conferences across the globe, including conferences held in Africa, USA, UAE, Thailand, China, Hong Kong, Indonesia, Pakistan, Nepal, Bangladesh, and Sri Lanka. Quite a number of countries that none of us could have even imagined to travel during our lifetime of academic journey. He has also attended more than 100 panel discussions in several media channels, including ISTV, Impact TV, ISCOM, Elite TV, Mummy TV, Tom TV, on several issues. Mr. Ashang strongly believes and plays a great role in bringing equal development in both the hills and valleys in Manipur. And for the present, he is the champion of peace initiatives in the state of Manipur. I welcome Mr. Ashang Kasar to take the mic and share your very lived experiences of your journey and your peace agenda with the audience. Thank you.
First of all, I would like to give thanks to our mighty God for giving me this great opportunity. My language is very simple, not like me Desai. Since for the last 10 years, I never used to speak the English. I'm learning Manipuri and other language, for some purpose in our region, and I have some plan to go to Nepal and Burma. I'm learning Nepali language and the Burmese language. So after some years, I would like to, I'm planning to start some missions in these two regions. No? That's why I'm learning these two, language. Anyway, I have sent two pictures to given Latabala. I think before I start my speech, if you please display in the screen, I think that would be very good. Anyway, dear brother and sister, I am extremely pleased to deliver a talk on the given topic, restoration of peace and normalcy in the state of Manipur. First of all, I thank the moderator to allow me time to share my experiences, thoughts, views, and roadmap, to foster peace and equanimity in our beautiful state of Manipur. I also extend my best wishes to other esteemed panelists who have come all the way from different places to this conclave to enlighten the audience on the prevailing volatile situation unfolding in Manipur. To be very frank, I am deeply honored to be one of the panelists and privileged to share the same platform with my other distinguished panelists. It has been more than 3 months since Manipur has been engulfed in worse communal carnage. The violence erupted, in the evening of 3rd May 2023, after the successful completion of the Solidarity March undertaken in all the hill districts of Manipur to protest the High Court order directing the state government to send recommendation to the central government of India to include Meitei in the SD list But in other 4 districts like Ukhrul, Senapati, Churachandpur, Tamelong, Naउने, Kamjong, in the Naga inhabited districts, there was no any problem. Just, after the peaceful solidarity rally was held and just concluded. But the problem was happened in the district headquarters, Churachandpur, which is inhabited by our brothers, Kukis. Before that, my state was relatively, a peaceful and serene state. As I have been tasked to speak on the assigned topic, restoration, normalcy, and peace in Manipur, I would like to elucidate the road ahead for Manipur in the context of the extremely volatile situation in the state of Manipur. The return of peace and tranquility in Manipur has become a distant memory as the 2 warring communities, the Meiteis and the Kuki Jinmijo, are physically, demographically, and geographically separated. But from my side, I am very optimistic and hopeful that these 2 hostile group of people can be brought back together and live peacefully again, fully aware and understood that the state of Manipur is the common home of different sections of people of the state, sharing the natural resources available in our beautiful state of Manipur. Let us not fight for the land, forest, water, and politics, but let us build a compassionate world where our collective effort is required to sort our differences in a cool and calm manner. The raging violence in Manipur is given bad name to the citizens of Manipur. It has also spoiled the image of India abroad. India is boasted of becoming the largest democracy in the world. But this is very unfortunate. India, we say that everybody says India is a big democracy in the world. But the innocent people, common people, cannot speak to our Honorable Prime Minister, Home Minister. The Home Minister, the Prime Minister of this nation, reluctant to, meet the innocent people. They refuse to, give the appointment to the innocent people. So where is the big democracy? I just want to ask, the scholars, academicians, or the intellectuals in this category. As the full-blown civil war drugs on 4th months, peace seems to be elusive. As of now, the mere absence of war does not mean that there is no conflict among us. We need to come to an understanding that in a communal war like this, there is no winner. Everyone is a loser. Restoration of peace and normalcy in Manipur has rather become a, Herculean task, as the 2 warring groups seem to have reached a point of no return. So, every responsible citizen of Manipur must put in their collective efforts to make way for peace in our beautiful state of Manipur. Ladies and gentlemen, we should not allow to, war to overcome us. Rather, we need to put our heads together and work out a roadmap for peace. We have seen too much of violence in our beautiful state of Manipur. Almost everyone has been directly or indirectly affected by this costly communal carnage. The 3-month-old communal violence in Manipur, has severely hampered all economic activities, incurring losses to the tune of more than 10,000 crores the life of thousands of, daily wages earners have been put to risk as they can't go and work anymore, as the non-stop raging violence drove them to suffer places and relief camps. The school colleges, and universities in the state of Manipur cannot follow the academician calendar laid down by the state education department. With the onset of monsoon season, agriculture activities have been slowly picking up in other places, in other parts of the country. But in Manipur, the farmers are not willing to go back to the paddy fields and resume cultivation, fearing attacks from Kuki militants in the very area of Imphal Valley. So more than 60,000 of hectares has been affected due to this present turmoil or prevailing situation in Manipur. The economic losses incurred by the state is colossal. It will ruin our state economically, physically, and emotionally. Once again, peace and normalcy will return if and when the state administration is run by neutral persons, when both communities can trust. Just let me mention one history. Let me clearly, mention very clearly. When our Union Home Minister, visited in last 28, 29, 30, 2023 at Imphal, I was mentioned there also very clearly. If our central government is not properly maintaining or control the illegal immigrants in the state of Manipur, then in the state of Manipur there will be always, such kind of killing or the turmoil will be happen. The next, after this Meiteis and the Kukis, there will be another conflict. Nagas and the illegal immigrants. Now present we are facing the problem, and everyone has seen the conflict in Manipur. I don't want to mention the Kukis, but this is, in fact, the problem is indigenous people, native people, or Manipuri, and the illegal immigrants. But the people are narrative that this conflict is Meiteis and the Kukis. That is some Western person are, got record. It is not true. I should say this war is, the Manipuri, original people, indigenous people, native people, and the illegal immigrants. I can give the proof. Recently, the Chief Secretary of Manipur has issued the order on July 22, please note down, and 23. The document, the report was maintained by the lieutenant colonel level of the Assam Rifle. He forwarded to the Chief Secretary of Manipur, and Chief Secretary had issued the order on 22 and 23rd of July. In 2 days only, there were 718 illegal immigrants, were entered in the district of Chandel. In 2 days only. So, let's just count since 1990s to 2023. How many influx, how many illegal immigrants were entered in the state of Manipur? This is the problem. This is the root cause. This is the factor. But here we are talking about this and that, this and that. We, the indigenous people, native people, we have our own land, we have our own profession. But those illegal immigrants who came from the abroad, or Bangladesh, or maybe from the Burma, they have no land. At all, they have no profession. Then the illegal immigrants come, started to poppy plantation. And their main profession is the, drug supplier or business. So this is the, problem today we are facing. Now Manipur state become the golden triangle. I would like to appeal to our Kuki brothers. We are not blaming to all the Kuki brothers, Kuki communities. If you are the citizen of Manipur, let's fight together to the illegal immigrants. When we talk about the illegal immigrants, when we talk about the drugs, why our Kuki brothers are get angry? Since they are also the citizen of Manipur. This is a fact. We should not compromise, or we should not be distorted the history. We have history. The indigenous people have history. Meiteis, Nagas, more than 2,000 years we have been history. We have, in Manipur, we have three categories. Indigenous people, native people, and other general. So the Manipur whole land, 22,375 square kilometers belongs to the indigenous people. And after 1850-35, those people, community come in Manipur. We call native people. We don't blame, and we never say that you go back. Never say. Native people also the citizen of Manipur. Native people also the citizen of India. Yeah, we are accepting. We are allowed to stay there. We never say that. So please understand. We are only fighting to those illegal immigrants and the drug smugglers. So now, as so far as my concern, among the Kukis also, the origin Kuki peoples are there. They love Manipur so much. But those illegal immigrants comes and settle there. These illegal immigrants, come and overtake to those our Kuki brothers also. And they cannot do now anything. But why should they not appeal or request us to defend together? Instead of blaming this and that, let us wake up, let us stand up together, let us fight together, to protect the illegal immigrants. When we talk about the illegal immigrants, why our brothers are got angry? We should not be distorted the history. History should never compromise. So, I would like to appeal to our brothers, sisters, gentlemen from this state and from other states of India. Please understand the history first. You should go through the history. There is a history I can mention. Sir James Johnston, political agent in Manipur in 1718, he wrote in his diary, in February 1880, the Kukis attacked Jingsho Tampur village and killed 45 people. Sir James Johnston, the then political, agent in Manipur, 1990. And we have so many, that history also we have. Sir Robert Red writes, between December 1917 and May 2018, in the hills, especially the Kukis seized the opportunity to pay off all sakers against Naga villages, the Gabuis and the Tangkul being the chief sufferer. Upwards of 200 heads were taken by the raiders and several villages destroyed. Page 80. We found Sir, Robert Red, he wrote in that book, page 80, we found. And, I'm just mentioning I'm not blaming to the other communities, but just mention the history as per the record. There was conflict in 1992-93, Kuki and Nagas. But I should say, Nagas and the illegal immigrants. And again, Kukis versus Paite in 1997 and to 1998.